When I was a child, well into my teenage years in fact, I found it hard to imagine that teachers had a life outside of school. I pictured them sitting in their classrooms after the students had gone home. They graded papers, had dinner in the staff room, and then went into a storage closet or supply room where they hung upside down in little cocoons suspended from the ceiling, like bats. When I started junior high, I imagined they dismantled the acoustic tiles in the big assembly hall every evening. Behind the tiles, I imagined, were hooks with sleeping bags, where the entire faculty hung each night. In their work teams. Fast forward 10 years, I was now a teacher at the very same school. During my first year, I stayed late almost every night, correcting tests and preparing lessons. By 9 o'clock in the evening, I felt I wouldn't have minded curling up in a closet to sleep. After one particularly exhausting parent-teacher meeting, I didn't leave until midnight. Several mothers had lingered after the meeting to share their opinions, both on my teaching and my behavior. When I had finally waved goodbye to the last parent, I wandered through the empty hallways reflecting on my life choices. For some reason, I found myself standing in front of the gymnasium doors. PE had never been my favorite subject, and ever since I left school, I had avoided it like the plague. I opened the door and switched on the light. I was met with drowsy protests from rows of colleagues curled up in cocoons, hanging from beams and climbing bars. The principal reluctantly opened his eyes and pointed to an empty spot. I climbed into the little fabric cocoon and soon fell asleep. Are you tempted to sleep in the cocoon?